Hey everybody, Don't Blink here again, and this is part 2 of my Left 4 Dead 2 The Passing DLC walkthrough commentary. I had to speed up this first part because of time constraints. The second chapter is a bit longer than the first and third, although I might have to cut down the third part as well. But anyway, this part was kind of boring to begin with, so I guess it's better that you guys just see the sped up version. I think that this second chapter is probably the best chapter of this new DLC. It is outstanding. Visually, it's not very different from lots of other chapters from other campaigns and the other in Left 4 Dead 1 and Left 4 Dead 2, but gameplay wise it was just amazing. One of the sequences that's coming up soon is one of the most exciting spans of gameplay I've played through in a long time. Like, it was just a joy to play through. This room is the one where you can find comments from lots of different characters from other franchises. Like there's a little graffiti from Frank West from Dead Rising, and there's also a quote from, I think, Dawn of the Dead. But yeah, definitely check that room out if you're into that kind of cameo crossover stuff. I like seeing nods to other franchises in Valve's games. They seem to like to do crossovers and kind of throw some humor and some fanboy-esque shoutouts in most of their games, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm about to stop speeding it up. This underground section, this chapter is called Underground, and it's pretty easy to figure out why they call it that, because this underground section was just a blast to play through. It was so exciting and just tense, and the whole time I was having such a good time playing through it. Hopefully, if you guys end up playing this section, you'll agree. If you have played Left 4 Dead 2, or if you've played the DLC, tell me your favorite part of the campaign or of this DLC. I always find it interesting to hear other people's opinion on stuff like that. Here I boomer bile the witch and just barely avoid her. Thankfully, my grenade launcher was able to take her out before she got to me. The bots in Left 4 Dead 2 are so bad. I played with them during this playthrough just so that I could have a seamless bit of footage for you guys to see. I tried to play with some other humans, you know, online, play cooperatively, but I had some lag and a couple dropped games, so I just decided to go through with bots. But yeah, the bot AI is so bad in this game. I think it's actually worse than it was in Left 4 Dead 1, and that's saying a lot. Left 4 Dead 1's bot AI was pretty bad, but I've had several instances where the bots in this game have stood right next to me while I've been smoked or charged or jockeyed before, and they don't do anything. They just sit there. So yeah, if this game looks interesting to you, definitely make sure that you have the ability to play it online, because this game can't really shine unless it's played online. You need to have some teammates that are not these bots, because the bots are so bad. Once you get a good team, though, this game can be just a blast, an absolute blast. Usually I'm not a big fan of co-op. I've never really played too many co-op games. Most single-player games, either I like to play against humans online in competitively, or I like to play single player. I'm not too big on co-op, but this game and the Gears of War franchise are the two franchises where I really enjoy playing cooperatively. Another game that had a really good cooperative / competitive gameplay type was the old Splinter Cell games. Starting with Pandora Tomorrow. I don't know if you guys remember, but Pandora Tomorrow had the Mercs versus Spies game type, and that was just an awesome innovation that Ubisoft came up with. Unfortunately, as far as I know, they took out the Mercs versus Spies in the newest Splinter Cell Conviction, which is a real shame because that game type was one of the best game types I've ever played. I used to play Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow for hours upon hours during high school. It's too bad that they cut it out for the newest version. Something that I've kind of noticed recently is that PC versions of games that also come out on consoles keep getting delayed, like a long time after the console version. I don't really know why that is. Maybe just because they don't care enough about PC, or the other theory I've come up with is that they want to cut down on piracy. I don't know what the case may be, but it's kind of a bummer that like games like Assassin's Creed 2 and Splinter Cell Conviction are always taking longer to come out than the console versions. This section right here is the one that I was talking about earlier. It's a crescendo event, and it's like one of the longest crescendo events, or one of the longest crescendo events of this type that Valve has ever done. It's just crazy. The AI director must have thought I was doing too well, because he totally took out the walkways right at the beginning of this event, throwing us down into the muck, and it was a pain in the ass to go through all that sewage, but it made for some really tense, exciting gameplay that I was like so pumped up at the end of this. Thankfully, I was playing on easy mode, so I was able to get through it. I don't know how. I have no idea how bad this is on like expert mode or whatever. I bet it's pretty insane. But yeah, the last like minute of this gameplay is just crazy. Just walls of zombies constantly. Anyway, a little question I wanted to ask you guys was, I get you can leave your answer in the comments. It'll be my my little question of the day. But who's your favorite character to play as in Left 4 Dead 2? And I'm not just talking about the survivors. I'm talking about when you're playing versus mode or scavenger mode, and which character do you like to play as? Do you like to play as one of the survivors, Coach, Nick, Ellis, or Rochelle, or do you prefer to be an infected? And if you do prefer to be an infected, which one do you like best? Rate them in order of preference, and I'll be reading your comments and responding hopefully. And yeah, that's it for part 2 of this series of videos. I'll have the third one up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.